Hi everyone, it's Jordan here, and today we'll talk about the demo that we made, Smart Aliens demo concept. I am here with Mr. Hodl. Hello, Mr. Hodl.
Hi, how's it going?
Okay, so basically we'll speak how we made it, was it hard, was it easy, and we'll talk about all the elements that we implemented in the game. We'll talk a little about the models, the animations, and what you can expect by full game compared to the demo concept game, and on. So first simple question, how long it took to make this demo?
I would say roughly about 6 weeks in total. We started looking at it and then we decided that we needed to do some work on the models and the look and feel of it, and then we got into it, and yeah, I would say roughly about 6 weeks.
Okay, so I would say that 6 weeks is really a great score because it isn't long to make something like this. I think our demo looks really good compared to like other games that you can see on Pixel or on many different websites, many different launch pads and on. So this is just a demo concept. So this is my question to you. Of course I know it, but I will ask you, what does exactly mean, like the demo concept? What is this?
The way I look at it is, before you release a game or you start making a game, you need to look at the overall look and feel of the game, how the models interact within the game, how they're animated, the look and feel of textures, the overall overlay and the appeal of the game then. So obviously what we've created, it's not how it's going to be in the final game. It's our thoughts and ideas and our processes of making the project, basically making Smart Aliens. And you know, we did a bit of work on it. We decided that okay, it looks good, feels good, and we'll move on from there and start creating the real thing. So yeah, basically that's what I would class a concept.
What do you mean by this? That's a simple concept. That's just a simple test.
Yeah, overall it's just a generation of, in real time, of our thoughts and ideas and the route we'd like to go with the full metaverse. That's basically it.
Exactly. So everybody should understand that we made this to basically test animations. Can we put our models inside the game? How to make our models look good inside the game? How to animate the models properly? And what do you think? Because for me, I would say, my opinion is, I think our animations are not perfect yet. Let's say it like this.
No,
what do you think?
They're concept animations still. All we were doing was generally testing stuff out, because it's very simple to go ahead and do animations with humanoid characters, because there's so many packages available out there, and you know, it's very simple to do, and all the animations for a humanoid character, pretty much you can drag them straight out of the box. But with generic models, each model is different. It has different size, different looks, different size bones, different character of how it walks, etc. So you cannot use just like basic stuff. It has to be dedicated, unique animations to each character that we create, because they're all different shapes and sizes, you know, and it doesn't rely on the physics of a humanoid character. It works completely different in the game engine anyway. The overall look and feel when it's completed, obviously it'll walk, you know, it'll animate, it'll jump, it'll do all the different bits and bobs, but to get to that process is completely different. So
what was the hardest, like, doing that game? What would you say? The map? The quests? The models?
The look and feel of it, the general look and feel, because we're making something that we like to class as different. It's kind of fantasy, but it's not fantasy because it's space themed.
So it's easy to make plenty of things like quests and on, but it's very hard to put everything together and make something that works.
Yeah, it's the look, the overall look and the scene, how it feels to you, what vibes you get from it. That's and the textures look, the colors.
Sci-fi, like galaxy looking game, right? You need to know that this is sci-fi. Yeah, exactly. So we made this game on Unity. The full game will be on Unreal. So what do you think, what will be the difference? Will this be a big jump, or what's the direction here?
The overall look and feel we want to kind of keep the same. It needs to have like cartoon-esque sci-fi feel to it.
So I think we will just do the same thing, but with like more quality, and it will be like
exactly.
Just work on it and make it like perfect.
The textures would be a lot higher quality. The animations would be in more depth. There'd be things like inverse kinematics, so that the characters sit and feel on the terrain how it would be in real life and stuff like that. There's a lot to work from the stage we're at.
So as a holder, how this demo like will benefit me? What would you say about this?
The idea behind it is, obviously, in the crypto markets, we just have so many projects coming out that say we're going to make a game and they never get round to it. And what we wanted to show is is basically our intention, that we are definitely 100% wanting to make a game. This is how it's going to look. This is how it's going to feel. So it gives something our investors to look forward to rather than a big question mark of
And I will
what's
add
going to
this
happen.
one. This game is made by us, like only us. Of course, we bought some props with licenses and on to add to the game, but it's just made 100% by us. And in many cases, if some people do crypto projects and they promise a game, they just raise the money, they rent some gaming studio, they pay them, they got nothing to do with the whole process, and we just make everything from scratch. And this is very important. So as a holder, let's say, okay, I would agree that this game is basically cool, this demo concept to show it like before the launch and on, but my question is what I can find inside the game as a holder, and Easter eggs or something.
Yeah, there's a little Easter egg in there that you can find, but it's getting the feel of it and seeing the potential of something that we are going to make. You know, there's no doubt about it. We've spent a lot of time on this, working on how it all looks, how it feels, and our general goals about the game, what will happen in the game, the general content of the
And
landscape.
this one is a single player, right? So the full version will be definitely multiplayer.
Yeah, it'd be full open metaverse in real time. So, you know, when you're not in the game, it's still happening while you're not there. So, yeah, it'll obviously be a big change from the Unity version. Like I want to state, it's just our ideas. That was generally ideas and just how it looks and feels. And that is it.
What I also really like about this that we have Bob inside the game and Miss Bob. So we have two characters and we show that we are able to animate two characters. Plus, Bob is able to dance all the time. When you just press C, he's able to dance. And I think if you are investing in our project, of course, this is not some investing advice, but if you do, if you buy the tokens and on, I think it's very important for you to know that we will have dances in this game. Maybe this is just a simple thing, maybe it is stupid, but take a look at the Fortnite, many different games. TikTok is very popular right now, those dancing aliens that sometimes dance in a very stupid, funny way. It's just so perfect to drop it on TikTok and just let it go viral. It's so good. What do you think about those dances and all?
Definitely, we want to have loads of cosmetic things within the game that, you know, make it more fun, make it enjoyable. You can share with your friends. It just keeps your attention span for a lot longer. That's what we want it to be, fully immersive, and people don't want to leave because it's that good. That is our sort of goal, really.
Yeah, okay, so last thing, do you want to say something about the game by yourself? Maybe you just want to share some thoughts about it.
To be honest, we've pretty much covered everything, I suppose. You know, like I said, just to reiterate, we made the concept with the views of the team and like how we wanted to generally look and feel. Obviously, we had to test our models.
Okay, so last thing, this is what is missing, I think. What I can do in this game, the demo?
There's two very short, simple quests. It's just general interaction, really, which you will see lots of in the full game. You know, there'll be stuff to interact with everywhere in the game. Obviously, side puzzles, quests, obviously exploring to do. There'll be vehicles, there'll be all sorts of things. You know, so that was just a general test there, again, is for the interaction.
How big is the map compared to the full version map?
The map is probably going to be, I would say, roughly 300 times the size and the rest.
Okay, cool. So say bye to our holders or just viewers on YouTube, and I think it's enough for this episode. I think it was really good.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have any questions or anything, just let us know in our social media and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you for watching.